Tanya here, so I'm really excited. My husband just brought in the mail, and I have been waiting and waiting, it seems like for so long, since the first of the year. That seems really long, but sorry if I sound also suddenly weird. I've been sick. That's why I haven't really made like a weekly meal plan videos or anything, because I've been really sick, and there has not really been any meal planning going on. So, but anyway, off track. I just got what I made for my mail. My planner for this year, I decided to get a brand new one. I felt like wild pants because it's the first time that I spent like a lot of money, at least for me, on a planner. So I wanted to show you what it is, and hopefully you guys, maybe it'll inspire you for the new year as well. So let's get into it. I haven't looked at it or anything, and we'll take a walk through it with it. Okay, everyone, so the planner that I got is, it's from the website, I believe it's called In the Leafy Treetops. I saw about this planner from another YouTube mom that I watch. It's called She's in Her Apron. I'll have her link down below. I love her channel. If she ever sees this, hi, I love your channel. Anyway, she does like daily vlogs and stuff. She's a really cool mom and just a YouTuber. I love it. And so this is the planner that she was talking about, and it's called as like either a Mormon mom or mom on the go planner. Now, I'm not Mormon, but there's like a Mormon, I guess, version of this planner, or there's like the non-Mormon, I guess, version, which is what I got. And so I got that planner, and I used actually the coupon code that she had provided in her video, and I'll see if that's still available. But this is the planner, so let's check it out. Now, I ordered the planner and the stickers, although, oh, here they are. Okay, so the stickers, technically, it said, like, we're Mormon, and like I said, again, I'm not Mormon, so I don't ever, but, like, I wanted to get this instead, because, like, some of these other things are things I will use, you know, like to school or road trip. Like, this doesn't make sense, like the visit teaching, obviously, for me, because I'm not Mormon, but all these other ones, like birthday ones and doctors and date nights. And so I ended up, I'll explain, what I did was, the planner itself is, sorry guys, I'm like so excited. So basically the planner itself is $34.95, and I think they're probably less now. I'm not sure if they're still selling them since it's after already, like it's into January. And you get to pick what cover you want. I picked this one. It's a nice spiral bound, and we'll go through some of the sections. Oh, I'm so excited. And then with the code that Kimmy on her channel, She's in Her Apron, she had provided, oh, there's my cat sneaking in as usual. She provided a code, that if you bought a planner and an accessory, and this was one of the accessories, you got $5 off. So basically, most of the accessories were $5, so pretty much it made it like that the accessory was free, basically. So there was like a pen holder or a stamp or different things. I just chose the stickers. And like I said, I won't get use out of all of them, because these are specifically, like it said, like LDS or whatever, like the Mormon stickers. But I just thought I could still get use out of the other ones, so that's why I got it, and pretty much made free basically with the code. And then I got this planner. I really like this cover. This is the one that I picked. There were a few different ones, so there's that. All right, let's open it up. Oh, so cute. And then what I really liked about this, basically what I wanted was, I had a planner and I've always used a planner, but I felt like it just wasn't enough, and I'm a big list maker, like I'm a visual person, so I really like from when she went through it in her video that it really felt like it was a lot more like oriented and there was visual, and I'm excited, you know. So it's really cool because it has these really cute quotes in there, and it has a year at a glance, and you could even plan ahead to 2018. So that's really nice. And then I did like this too, a context page, because even though I have a phone, I'm not very good at keeping stuff in my smartphone very much. Like I said, I'm more of like a paper and visual person, so I like that I have this page to do that on. And then this is kind of cool too, is like a few of your favorite things, and you can list like your favorite things. I think this is kind of helpful. Oh, hello. Yes. Hello, kitty. Okay. And so I think that's kind of nice, too, because sometimes I think if people ask you, like, on the spot, sometimes, like, oh, what do you like, or what do you want for a gift? It's like, like, you can't always think of everything right away, so it's kind of nice. And even just to, I don't know, just keep anything on hand. And there's always random blank pages throughout. And I kind of like this, too. This is for script reading, and so this is, like, for the Bible. The Old Testament and the New Testament, and I think if you get the Mormon version, like it has the other Mormon books that they read. Like I said, I'm not, so I just read the Bible, so this is kind of cool too for me, I think, just to have that on there. I think that's really cool. Although I am using a different app this year to read through my Bible, but I thought that was really cool. And then there's this quote, I really like that. Let me quick change out the battery and my camera, and Alright, hey guys, I'm back, and I also just kind of propped it up a little bit easier because I was having a little hard time. I was sitting down on the floor. It was a little hard to try to show it to you and talk all at the same time. So here is, like I said, there's different little quotes for each month. I just really like that. I think it's just cute and visual. This is what I'm excited too. There's like little, you could even get stickers on here. I'm going to get a few more little stickers. I don't want to go too crazy, but that's just something I kind of wanted for myself more this year, is just to kind of get more into my planning, just to help me. Like I said, I'm really visual, and just to be able to help myself with that, and I'm excited for that. So you could even do like a little list just for the month or whatever, you know, whatever you choose to do. And I like that too, because there's still structure that's created for you, but you can still individualize it like for yourself. You can, you know, personalize it however you want to do it. And then there's like the month look through or whatever. And then here's kind of what it looks like. And so there's the weekly organizer. Now, I'm thinking kind of what I wanted for myself. You could break it down by day, like, you know, morning, afternoon, evening, however you want to do it. Or also just break it up, like, for example, like to do, to go, or maybe I was thinking even like a YouTube section for me, just because I think that's another thing of one of my goals, is to get a little bit more organized with my YouTube filming this year and focus a little bit more on that. Because I'm not really good at I'm like for me, it doesn't make sense to do like morning, afternoon, evening personally. Like, I tend to do more of to do or like to go places, and then, you know, whatever else. So I think maybe this might be a YouTube or like something else. I'm still trying to figure that exactly. So that's what the weekly one looks like, and there's a little section on the bottom too, even if you want to jot little notes or, you know, whatever. So I'm excited for that. And then it just goes through weekly like that. And then the nice thing is there's blank pages at the end, but there's also these cool, not after every year. Oh, but I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So at the end of, like, for example, January, there's even little things there's a little list that says like to read, people to visit, places to visit. And then I think here as well, I'll be doing my meal planning. I'm thinking either here or maybe one other page. But I might just write down all my meals and maybe my grocery list and take this with me. And so there's also monthly budget. I'm really liking that a lot. It's cool, you know, to be able to write in your own stuff, but it's so nice because I can just take this all with me. It's one binder and I can just go. And then there's also on this side, like pray for, call or write, and gifts to give. I like that too, because I'm trying to get better at making sure to call, write, or like text people. And so I like that. And like I said, like if it's visual and I can see it, it's a better reminder for me than just trying to keep it all in my head, because then I tend to forget. And then here, you can kind of just write down one, like it's separated by weeks. So maybe this is the other section, I think, is where I'm going to do maybe my meal planning here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, like week 1, and then write my meals. And then right here will be the list of my groceries. So then I just open up, and it'll be such a nice record too, because you can go back and say, oh wait, what did we eat in January? Like when you're in a rut and you don't know what to do with meal planning, because I hate when that happens, but it does. So to be able to go back and say like, oh yeah, we made this, like, let's, you know, maybe repeat that week or bring back some of those meals. So this is, yep, I've decided on the spot. We'll see if I change my mind, but I think this makes the most sense to do my meal planning here. So that's what I'm going to do. And then there's even like a new goals page. It says like Happy New Year. And it's fun, like it tells you kind of some ideas for goals, like they should be specific, measurable, you know, like attainable, realistic, and time bound. Like I think there's just good little ideas, and yeah, it's just these cool little things. And then of course blank pages for if you want to write notes or whatever. And so then February, and it's a similar layout again. I don't think there's any specific, no, it's again just like a budget page, but there's not like a goal thing. But I think like for March, but what I did like, if I remember correctly, is I believe, like for example, or is it like for November, for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, there's actually, I'm excited for the Christmas one, you guys. So for November, it has like the basic income, just like the other months, but kind of like New Year's had the goals in January. For Thanksgiving, there's like if you're big or having Thanksgiving dinners, like we're not really, because our families were Mexican and Ukrainian. We didn't really grow up celebrating Thanksgiving. But you know, like if you were gonna still, like if you were planning to have people or whatever, you could plan like your to-do, if you need decorations, maybe traditions, whatever you want to do. Like you could even plan your meal here. Like it's just, even like your blessings, what you're thankful for. Like I think that's so cool to have the options if you were going to use this for those things, you know. And so, oh, whose she was and whose she was. I like that quote. Anyway, sorry. As I just kind of saw that, I was like, oh. So for December, this is the one I was like, yes, I'm so excited. So for December, oh, you guys, this was like when I saw it, I was like, I needed this in my life this year, and I did not have it. So for December, there's, again, kind of like you could do planning for Christmas, like, you know, the meals, whatever, which is really cool. But, oh, you guys, and the organizer in me was so happy about this. Look at this. A Christmas gift planning list. Like, I was like, where was this my whole life? Maybe I don't know. I was so excited. And to have it all in one place. So you could decide, like, for the person, what gift you're giving them, and then you could even mark off like how much money, if you bought it already, if you're gonna make it, if you've wrapped it already. Like, this is so helpful because sometimes you think you remember, but then you forget, like, oh wait, did I already buy that person a gift? Did I not? Like, oh, this is just so nice to have that there. I'm so excited for this. And then there's even like stocking stuffers if you want to keep track, like how much it was. If you did anything online, like the website, in case, you know, you want to return it or anything like that. This, you could even do by store, like if you have specific lists that you want to do and you want to go to that store. There's even like an extended family, like you could do the name, the person, the gift you're giving. Again, like this is so cool. There's even a parents section for gifts or whatever. Friends, your work/church, like this is so cool. And there's even a whole, like, Christmas gift. Oh, my goodness. My cat is climbing into a bag, you guys. Look at this. What are you doing climbing into the bag? This is, like, the best way to trap a cat. Just leave a bag out. They'll just climb in. Sorry, distraction. Okay. Oh, my throat. Sorry, you guys. I'm just so excited. I'm like, ah. So then there's also a spot for Christmas cards. You know, who you're sending it out to, an address. Like, oh, so nice. And then this is really cool too, I thought. It's called like the year in review. And to be able to just go back, I think, and I might maybe get a little sticker or even just writing it on there. Just something that's like, wow, that's so cool from that month, or a memory. And to be able to go back at the end of the year and just say like, wow, like I forgot about that. You know, I just think it's so nice. And it's so important, I think, to reflect on your life. Like, sometimes we get so caught up in, like, the daily go and to-dos and all that. Like, to be able to just stop and be at peace and breathe and just look back and reflect on the good and the bad and just move forward, you know? Like, I think that's just important to do, is just to stop for a second. So I think that's really cool, and it gives an opportunity to do that. And it's, like, so cute and organized, too, at the same time. And so then also, again, all these cool quotes and more paper. But this is another thing. So this is like the home and family section. Oh, which I also am so excited about this. So this is really cool because you could actually divide, I think, there's 4 or so this is kind of like, you can divide per person. I think there's 4 or 6, like, for enough people. So if you have a really, really big family, you might not have enough sections. But, like, we just have 2 kids in our family, just me and my husband, so this will be enough. But this is so cool because you could list, like, things that person may need, things that person wants, and how much they are, and, you know, keep track ahead for the month. Like, maybe you could say, well, this month, you know, this person really needs this, and according to our budget, you know, maybe you can get this for this person. And you could even list, like, their talents or hobbies, stuff like that, or anything you want to write in there. But this is also cool, too. Like, I was excited about this, like, especially for, like, little kids and stuff, like, for my son, or sometimes even for my husband. Like, I sometimes forget what hand size he is, because it's, like, I don't know, mom brain, but it just happens. So, like, even listing, like, what shoe size they are currently. And my son is always changing because he's growing. And, like, pant size and shirt size or medications or anything else, like glasses, like, anything else, like, anything that you need to keep track of, or maybe specific dates coming up specifically for that person, or even, like, favorite things. Like, if I know something that my husband is really liking, or even, like, my son at the time. So, like, say if I'm trying to find a toy for my son, I could just be like, oh, he's really into this right now. And so, yeah, so it's just really cool. And so, yeah, you could just do it, like, you put their person's name, who it's for, and it's, like, similar. And I love that because you could keep an individual little record for each person in your family. So I'm really excited to do that, and it's just a place to keep everything organized. And when you, like, yeah, you could even list, like, allergies or anything that they may have. And I think this is also helpful, like, if anyone else should glance in your planner or whatever. Like, I'm thinking, like, my husband, like, he doesn't always know my son's shoe size or pant size or whatever. So those kind of things I think are helpful if he ever should need them. Like I said, I think there's like 6. This is also really cool. This is another goal. Like, this is something I've started working on, is having kind of like a mission statement for our family this year. So it's actually a family ideals. And there's a mission statement, like family rules if you wanted to, family traditions, family goals, like spiritual goals or educational, physical, social, etc. And you don't have to do these things, but for me, and like if you're an organizer, kind of, I think it just helps me to see it all on paper and to keep me motivated. This, I don't know if I'll really use this. Like, my kids are pretty young, but I feel like if you have older kids, just to be able to write down like a responsibility, like if someone's going to take out the trash or, you know, take the dog for a walk or whatever, like who's going to do it, and if there's consequences or rewards. So I feel like if you have older children, maybe that would be something you would be interested in. And then there's also a debt eliminator calendar. Like, that's just so cool to be able to mark off, to pay off debts, you know, and like if you're making donations, whatever else, saving. This is also really helpful. It's an emergency to prepare it's an emergency plan. And just kind of, you know, listing like documents you may need, like what the plan is, where you're going to get water, things like that. Things that you might need to buy for a kit. I've been trying to plan ahead to make a car emergency kit because we have pretty bad winters here, so I've been trying to do that. And then this is really cool too, is just a house of order daily tasks, trying to divide, like for me, like Mondays and Thursdays are when I wash cloth diapers, or I try to, so just being able to divide up my days, I think that's just helping a routine for me personally. You don't have to, but for me personally, I like to have it set up. Or if you're going to do things like quarterly or annually, you know, like yard stuff, house stuff, whatever. Just good reminders for yourself. This is vacation time, if you want to plan for that. Like, you know, those lists, like for toiletries, whatever. So that's just really cool. And then also thank you cards, if you need to send them out, the reason, why, and all that stuff. And then in the very back, yeah, so see, it's technically called the Mormon Mom Planner is the company. But obviously, this is like the non-Mormon version, so even if you're not Mormon and you like this planner, you can still get it. I think it's called Mom on the Go if it's like the non-Mormon version. But then there's a little pocket where you can store stuff, which I think is helpful for like receipts. And there's even a little plasticky, whatchamacallit, pocket thingy. And I'm thinking I might put like extra stickers in here, that way I don't lose them. Or, you know, your receipts, whatever you want to, still figuring that out. So there's that. And so there's the whole planner. I am super excited. I might let me know if you guys are interested down below to see kind of when I get some stickers and how I figure out and plan for the week. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. And I'll see if I can get that coupon code. I'll share it if it still works. So I'll check out the website and let you know in the description down below if, you know, they're still available to order or what the situation is. But, yeah, I'm excited. So this is my planner for 2017. I'm excited to start off the year with some new goals and get some things accomplished. I hope you guys are too. Let me know down below what your new system, if you are starting with a planner, if you have something else, let me know. I'd love to hear it so we can organize and plan together. And thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you are new here. I'm so glad that you stayed and watched this video. And till my next video, bye.